Hello, my dear subscribers and all the stranger viewers. How are you all? I hope all of you are good, doing well in your life, learning something new. Now, in today's video, we will have a discussion. And before telling you the topic of the discussion, I want to ask you a question. And I want to ask you to ask that question to yourself also. Now, why does it happen that most of the people know that what they have to do? They know, like, if they have any kind of target, any kind of goal, what are the steps that they have to follow to achieve that target, to achieve that goal? They know very well what is the work that they are supposed to do. Means they know they should study, they know they should prepare for that exam, they know they should do exercise, they know they should learn that particular hobby, they know they should spend their time on that thing, they know that they should learn that new skill, but they don't. Why? They always either they are doing procrastination, or they are just stop thinking about all those things, or they are just blaming their condition. Why? The answer of these kind of questions is very common, and that is laziness. Now, before calling it laziness, let's understand the psychology behind it. Everything has, like, whatever we are doing as a human, whatever we are doing, we have some psychological things. Like, whatever goes in our mind is related with psychology. Now, let's understand this thing in five steps. The first point is the comfort zone. The comfort zone trip. Now, what does it mean? Let's understand it. Yeah. Suppose, remember the first law of motion. That says a stable thing, any stable object always wants to be stable. A stable object always wants to be stable until any external force applies on that thing. This is stable object, I applies the force and now it's moving. That's the same thing that happens with us. Like, to start, we need the most amount of energy. Let's take example of flight. Suppose any flight will fly for 3 hours. And for your kind information, I want to tell you that if that particular flight flies for 3 hours, it will the fuel consumption rate of that flight will be highest in the 5 minutes of beginning. Yeah, the consumption rate of the fuel will be the highest in the 5 minutes of the beginning, in during the time when it's taking off. Why? Because that is the time, that is the moment when that flight needs the energy most, and that's the example we can relate with us also. Whenever we want to start any kind of new work, whenever we want to start any kind of new habit, the most difficult part is to start. It's not that we have to do work for that particular time, for that 2 months, 3 months. No, it's just to start. Once if you are in flow state, everything is easy for you. Everything feels, everything happens effortlessly, because now you are not in a stable condition. Now you are in flow state and everything becomes easier in flow state. Still, you have to do work in that flow state, but it will be not as hard as you were thinking when you were in stable condition. Now, here we comes to the second point. Now, the second point says that our mind always wants to be victim, always wants to find excuses. How? The moment you will start doing anything, the moment you will start learning a new skill, the moment you will start trying to achieve that goal, the moment you will start to improve yourself, the moment you will try to get your target, you will have so many self doubts. You will have so many reasons to give up, because your mind is providing you. Your mind is just trying to find out all the excuses that you can accept. Your mind is giving you self doubts. Your mind will try to make you feel inferior. Your mind will try to give you those kind of excuses that you can accept. Like, your mind will tell you your background is not like that. Your mind will tell you that you have to do so much work. Your mind will tell you it's not possible for you. But deep down, these are just excuses. All those who are successful in their life, in their respective field, in their respective fields, somewhere at any particular point of time, they also had this kind of doubts, but they never listen to their doubts. They keep working. They never listen to their minds, because mind has a habit. Mind will always choose familiar pain over unfamiliar growth, and that is the only reason that The surpassing the comfort zone is the hardest part, because our mind is finding the excuses so that we can think to give up on particular things. And here we comes to the third point, that is why the motivation fails. It's very easy and very simple to understand. Suppose you are motivated today, you are full of motivation. Now day after tomorrow, will the level of motivation will same? Suppose like after 1 week, after 6 or 7 days, will you be motivated or not? Obviously, after 7 days, you may be, maybe your motivation, the level of your motivation is kind of high, but after 10 days, there will be no motivation. You are you again. You are the old one again. Because motivation doesn't have the power to change your habits, doesn't have the power of change your mindset. But on the other hand, we have discipline. Discipline is something that can make us consistent in anything. Discipline is something that gives us new habits. Discipline is something that can change our mindset. And if once we change our mindset, we are new one. We got the new identity. But with the help of motivation, we can never get a new identity. But it's possible if you are a disciplined one. For example, now suppose I'm making this video and I'll post it on YouTube. I know like within 6 months, uh, I'll get good views. After 1 year, not after 1 year, maybe before 1 year also, this channel will be a kind of well-known channel. But it will be possible only if I'll be consistent, I'll be in discipline. If I'll just think that okay, no, today I'm not in mood to making the videos, today I'm not feeling like to read something, to make content, I'm not feeling like to sit on this chair and to make this video. If I'll try to find out this kind of excuses, means my mind will give me these kind of excuses, and if I'll accept those excuses, all the things that I'm thinking in, about that growth and all will never happen. So if we are just accepting all the excuses that our mind is giving, there will be no growth. You will be the same that you are now. So you have to be satisfied with yourself. But if you are someone who wants to go on another level, or who wants to achieve something else, something big or something bigger than the things that you have now, that you have to be in discipline. You can't just driven by motivation. Now here comes our fourth point, and the fourth point is I have to see. The fourth point is the identity shift. The identity shift means before being the disciplined one, there was a version of yours. And after becoming the disciplined one, there is another version of yours. All the things, all the tasks that was hard for your old version, for your indisciplined version, or for you earlier, all the work, all the dreams that used to feel hard, that used to feel impossible for your old version. But your new version, your disciplined one, can achieve all the dreams, can perform all the tasks, can dream bigger than your old version, and can get all the targets, can get all the things that your past version couldn't even think, because this new version is disciplined one. And once you become disciplined, you get a new identity. That was the exact thing that we learned in third point. Now here comes our fifth point, that is our last and the most important one. Now in this point, I want to tell you that there is no overnight success. There is no shortcut of the things that you want. There is nothing that will happen in just 1 day, 2 day, or just in days. It will take time. It will take a lot of efforts. But what you have to take care, you have to take care. Are you improving yourself? Are you becoming better? Are you better than yesterday? It's always me versus me. If you are 1% better than yesterday, it means you are on right track. And once you start taking care of this kind of small growths, that was the exact moment you will start getting the growth. Now I'm making this video, and if I think that okay, the moment I'll upload this video will get so many views, this video will become famous, and I'll get so many subscribers and all, that will never gonna happen, because I have to be consistent. If I'll get views, if I'll get around 100 views, then I'll make other one. Then I'll get 200 views, I'll get 500 views, and there will be some steps that I have to take on. It will be never kind of sudden growth, because sudden growth, overnight success, these kind of things never last for a long time. If you want something that lasts for a long time, You have to build that thing step by step. That is the rule number fifth. That is always 1% growth. Now, for conclusion, I want to tell you one and the most important thing, that is try to get out of your comfort zone. Try to find all the things in which you are interested and work on all those skills, work on those things, and never let your mind choose familiar pain or unfamiliar growth, because our mind has a habit to be in comfort zone only. Mind will never let you surpass your comfort zone. So your first task is to fight with your mind. Your first task to get a good mindset, and then just go. The moment you come in your flow state, then you will need no motivation, no self-help books, nothing. You will just do work. You are consistent now, you are disciplined now, and you are doing work, and you are getting the results, all the results that you are just used to think before becoming disciplined. So it's not that hard, because before us also there has been so many has done all the things. You can also do that. But first, we have to be disciplined, we have to be consistent, and we have to train our mind to never choose familiar pain or unfamiliar growth. That is the thing that all we have to do. And that's all. Now, if you have reached to this particular point of the time, I want to tell you one more thing. Before recording this video, I have taken around 10 to 15 retakes because I was not getting the clear shot of this one. And I was about to give up, and I almost just gave up. I was like, leave it, I don't want to post. But then I realized that that is the thing that matters. The moment when we are thinking to give up, that is the time then we have to work, and that is the exact time when we get a thing. So whenever you feel like giving up, just try one more time, just one more. It's around 1:30 now, and I am making this video since I'm trying to make this video since 10:30, and now I uploaded this video. I'll do little editing and all. I'll upload. I don't care the views. I don't care about views, because all those things doesn't matter, because those things are not in our hands. All the things that depends on us, it's our account. It's our responsibility to do those works. My work, my responsibility, it was to make the video and was to upload it. Although I was feeling sleepy, although I was feeling tired, although I was not in the mood to make the video, but I made it, because mood, your feelings don't matter. So bye, and keep choosing unfamiliar growth over familiar pain, and try to surpass your comfort zone, and then be the flow one, be in the flow state. And once you comes in that state, you will get everything that you want, or more than that. But first, you have to work. See you see you soon.